Now at 4:30, they're cars that were supposed to be used to shuttle performers around Coachella. But instead, the owner who rented them out says someone took them to Mexico.
Yeah, he tells NBC4's Christian Cázares this was all an elaborate scam, and now he's out hundreds of thousands of dollars. Christian's live for us in Riverside County with how it all happened. Christian.
Well, Michael and Colleen, the company is based out of Newport Beach, and according to the owner, his electric cars are rented out for events like Coachella. And so he said there were no red flags when a last-minute request came in. He said the customer was asking for 4 cars for Justin Bieber, and it turns out that wasn't the case.
It's just terrible that someone would do this.
Chet Marta is the owner of the Newport Beach Moke, an electric car rental company, but says a last-minute request for 4 of these cars have been a nightmare.
We got a phone call Thursday, evening, and a gentleman who presented himself as a concierge who was working closely with the headline artist.
Marta says the invoice was made with a $20,000 deposit for the 4 cars by a customer by the name of Alan, who said he worked for a local company. Marta says it was a 10-day rental request, supposedly for singer Justin Bieber during Coachella.
It moves really fast like it did. There's always some loose ends that need to be tied up later, but we just we make sure that we perform, have the cars where they need to be, cleaned, looking great, charged.
Marta says someone who said they were the customer's assistant picked up the keys, and the 4 cars were delivered to an address in Palm Desert, miles away from the festival. Hours later, Marta says he checked the trackers on the cars and noticed something was off.
I'm watching it, I'm tracking it. It's heading in the 10 west. Now it's on the 60. Now it's on the 215. Now it's on the 15. My wife got on the phone to ask him, what's going on? What are we doing? Do you know what's happening? He was pretty inebriated, and it was really loud background. Said, I'm at the festival. No, I checked with my staff. Everything's fine. Your cars are fine. Your cars are great. Don't worry about it.
The 4 cars, he says, were last tracked south of the border in Tijuana before the locations were turned off and the customer was nowhere to be found. We reached out to the company who rented the cars but got no response. We also reached out to Justin Bieber's team but have not heard back. Tonight, Marta fears he was the target of a scam.
It's a punch. Unfortunately, it hurts.
And Marta says because this was a last-minute request, an electronic wire for a deposit of $20,000 was never made. So now he's scrambling to replenish those 4 vehicles that he says he's out about $200,000. And now he has to figure out a way to get those cars back because he's trying to keep his business going. And tonight, the Riverside County Sheriff's Department tells us they are investigating this case. Christian Cázares, NBC4 News.